across the road from Christ Community. Also, if you have special needs or short-term parking, you can park in the front yard of the boss's house. And Sarah Aiken, who's right here, will be directing traffic, so you can look for her. And then tonight and tomorrow night, from 7 to 11, there'll be a candlelight vigil at South Jackson Civic Center. Did I get that name right?
No,
okay.
That's okay.
South Jackson. And so that's because Lucy's heavy involvement with the theater and all the community activities. And I want to thank everyone for coming out. This church has never been this full. The white chairs are not part of our normal setup, and I was concerned we wouldn't be able to fit everyone in, and we've almost got to that point. So thank you all so much for coming out. And we're here to honor the memory of Lucy Boss, who is just an amazing woman. And since I get to speak first, I'm just going to say it. She was an absolute pillar of this church as well as this community. And I just loved her dearly. She was so supportive when I was here as the minister and was doing everything behind the scenes to keep this church running. She was just an amazing woman. And if you want to know just how amazing, when we're done here, go out front, look at the horrible angled hills that we have in the front. She used to use a push mower and cut all that herself year after year after year. Just an amazing woman. And if you get to come out for our picnic afterwards, you'll get to see the wonderful setup they have, where they were always inviting people over to use their pool, to play volleyball, to just come and visit. Always welcoming to so many people. And her loss is heavily felt by all of us, and she will be dearly, dearly missed. All the singing and the music today, the lyrics are in your handout, and we're going to start with "Come Sing a Song With Me." I will not be leading any of the singing, and you should be thankful for that. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we start, as I would leave the NHC at 2 a.m. after did all doctors things, getting ready to leave, and she starts, "Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me." And that's what we're about to start. And I didn't leave till about 3:30 in the morning, so.
Why don't you lead it to her? Okay.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And love bringing hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time.
Thanks for carrying it through.
So the way we've always done memorial services here is to honor the memory of the person. And we do that by sharing stories. And we're going to have several people come up and speak and tell you about Lucy. And time permitting, we will probably have an opportunity for people in the audience who would also like to share. And I promise you won't get a sermon from me at all. I never do that in memorial service. It's about Lucy. So we're going to begin with Sarah Flanagan, Lucy's granddaughter. Come on up.
Hi guys. I'm gonna cry through this whole thing and all throughout the day, so just pretend that I'm not. I'm Sarah. I'm Lulu's granddaughter, arguably her favorite grandchild. She's one of the people that raised me. Lots of time spent after school, her picking me up a lot of times in the yellow convertible, getting me attention that I didn't want. She would bring Noah and I to Sonic to get slushies if we were good, which was very rare, so probably like 3 slushies. She would sometimes get me ready for school and French braid my hair, but was always a little bit disappointed because I'd always taken it down by the end of the day. She always helped me do my homework and made sure my handwriting was perfect. And if you ever see notes from her, her handwriting stayed perfect forever. I spent a lot of time with Lucy and Bill growing up. A lot of tennis and badminton, swimming. She taught, I would say, the majority of our family how to swim, plus a lot of other kiddos. Playing board games, working on stained glass together, walking the field and picking flowers, and just overall enjoying time spent together. All throughout college and my 20s, she wrote me emails and kept me updated on all the family. So if you guys want to know about all your problems, they're in my email. As I've gotten older, I've started to notice what traits Lucy and I have in common. All the little habits, like spending all day in the garden, wanting to watch the birds and the butterflies, the way I like to be a good host and offer everyone snacks and make things quietly work in the background, the way I prefer to listen and observe more than I prefer to speak, and the way I like to save things for the special occasions, recycling and composting, holding on to things a little bit too long, thinking I'm gonna find the perfect use for them. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from Lulu, the way she welcomed everyone into her home. It's always fun to meet people and they say, like, yeah, I've been there. I've been to the bosses and Lulu taught me how to swim. I still meet people to this day that I've never met before that are like, yeah, I've been there. She always made me feel welcomed, never made me feel judged, never made me feel like I was behind in life, was never asking when I was gonna get married, when I was gonna have kids. She just always made me feel like she was happy to see me and happy to spend time together. I still see her in every butterfly, every flower, every stick, which sounds dumb, but she was always picking up sticks and making little piles at the base of the tree for her fires for the future. Every cute little trinket. Towards the end of her life, when dementia was pretty significant, we were walking around her house and she was looking at all of her little trinkets in the window, and you know, every single one was like new to her. She was like, look how cute. I definitely have that in common. In some of her final months, I would show her family pictures and read her some of her journals, and some of her memories would come back to her, especially if they included her childhood dog Pal, or her favorite person in the world, Bill Boss. We filled out some of the questions in her journals that she hadn't filled out yet, one of which was, what's your most prized possession? She thought about it for a second, lifted up her left hand, looked for her wedding ring, and was pretty shocked that it wasn't on her hand. But after we told her it was safe at home, she was okay with that. I also asked her what she loved most about Bill Boss, and she said, we have fun together, we play and we laugh. I'm I'm gonna read some of Lulu's wishes that were in her own words. She typed it up many years ago, and you can just tell how humble she is just reading it. So, Lucy's wishes after death can be changed if family members object. Prefer to be cremated, remove my wedding ring, doesn't matter what I'm wearing, but a swimsuit and tennis shoes would be typical. Ashes don't need to be saved unless someone in the family wants them. There's no need for a memorial service unless the UU Church wants to have a short service, but not mandatory. It would be nice to have a gathering of family and friends, somewhere indoors and outdoors, depending on the weather. It should be festive and fun, and everyone should appreciate each other. Tell jokes, laugh, be silly, share hugs, memories, and photographs. Food, something easy. My life has been filled with blessings, fantastic family. Who could ask for more? Remember to smile often and think of me once in a while. And in all caps, lots of exclamation points. I love you all. We love you too, Lulu.
Now we have some special music from Charlie Voss, Lucy's grandson. Now we'll have Gracie Willingham, Lucy's great-granddaughter, come up.
I'm Lulu's great-granddaughter, and here's what I have to say. When I think about Lulu, the first thing that comes to my mind isn't one big crazy moment. It's just how good it felt to be around her. Growing up, she was basically a constant in my life. She babysat me all the time, and some of my favorite memories are honestly the simplest ones, like sitting in the living room while she gave me the best foot rubs, or her making me a plate of graham crackers with a cold glass of milk. It was just her way of making sure you knew you were loved and taken care of. Whenever we came over to see her, the very first thing she'd do was turn on the TV and turn off the TV and give us her full attention. She would always write the cutest little notes to us to just sweet messages that made you feel special every single time. She showed up for everything no matter what anyone had going on. Games, events, or whatever was happening in our lives. If it mattered to you, it mattered to her. Lulu just had this really rare heart. She never judged anyone, and I don't think I ever heard her say a bad word about a single person. She just accepted people for who they were and gave everyone unconditional love. She was also the kind of the person who taught you things without feeling like a lesson, like learning how to swim. She didn't just teach me, she taught all of us kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. We all learned how to swim because Lulu was right there in the pool with us, making sure we felt safe. That's really who she was, just a safe place to land, and she gave us her time, her patience, and so much love. And I miss her so much, and I think of her all the time whenever I eat graham crackers, whenever I jump into a pool, or just when our family is all together. She put so much love into this family, and we're going to carry that with us forever. Thank you, Lulu, for your sweet notes, for giving us all your full attention, for showing up for all of us, and just always being there. I love you.
We'll have some more special music now, and all of you can join in. The lyrics are, again, in your handout.
Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
And now, Bill Boss will come up and say a few words.
Unrehearsed. We were married 41 years, 71. We spent, I should have written this down. Soon she would have been 90 years old, so my calculations was we were 71 years together and married 67. So I want to start back what I thought was very significant. You'll note that that picture up there was taken in Germany in February of 1939. And her father was from Germany, and her mother took her back to visit her relatives. Next slide is that Switzerland? Okay, you'll.
Yeah, Fred and Lucy in Switzerland.
Okay, then they went to Switzerland in July of 1939. So what's significant about that? The war with Germany started in September of 1939. Her mother had her boat reservations canceled because they're starting to blow up ships, so somehow she got to Italy and they made it home. I figure she might have ended up a foreigner had this not been so fortunate. Now, while I was in college, slide. Next slide. While I should have been studying, I wrote this little book. And next page. I Love Lucy, first edition. Next page. I was at Camp Waino. Camp Waino was home to the Soapbox Derby, which used to be a really big deal when the kids actually had to make their own cars. So I was a counselor there for about 3 years. At the end of Soapbox Derby time, I ended up making a totem pole for some reason. And, well, I was very lonely. It made it sound better. Okay, next page. Went hard. They brought in girls to help with fam camp. Families would bring to the camp, and then we take care of their kids all day and all night while the parents were out having fun. So they brought in a bunch of girls and paired off one male counselor with a girl. Well, I ended up with Lucy whatchamacallit. And I said, "Are you Lucy whatchamacallit?" Well, basically she said, "Yeah, what to do you?" So, well, this is going to be a long haul.
Hey, Dad,
So-
what's Lucy's maiden name?
Hopsnot.
There we go.
I
That's
didn't know it.
that's the whatchamacallit.
Took me a while to figure that. Next page. Well, things progressed. I was in charge of little boys, and we called ourselves the Silver Daggers. And she had a bunch of little girls, and so we tried to sneak up on them and see what they were doing. And it turned out, I figured out how to find out what the kids want, and it turned out to be fun. It started out rough, but after a week of that, and then we watched the kids at night in their cabin while their parents were off somewhere. And things were progressing. Next. So I went away to college after, let me back up. After about the fourth or fifth night of babysitting this cabin, I kissed Lucy. And so I went home afterwards to my cabin mate, who was, turns out he happened to be attorney for Warren Buffett later, but he was a counselor with me. And I started blabbering about this Lucy, and I went on too much, and he said, was in bed, and he said, he got out of bed and sat on the edge of bed, and I said, okay, Bill, tell me all about it. So, but soon I went away to college. You know, I didn't want to stay home at Akron U, didn't want to do that. So I went away to the big school in Miami, Ohio, and she went to Akron U. Pathetic little, had to take the bus, and I had to go on the hitchhike. So, next. And weekly, we'd write letters back and forth, and they'd be kind of unusual. You know, one time I got a blackmail letter. The whole letter, everything was in black. And so the mailman, every time he looked at them, there'd be something unique about the envelopes. Matter of fact, I think we still got them in the attic somewhere, so we'll find out what they say someday. And so next. So I was, although, you know, I'd be dancing with these beautiful girls, and she was stuck with these guys at after you, if you can see. We did that for about 3 years, and finally I succumbed and went to Akron U. Next. I'd come home. That's my green Studebaker. next page. Incidentally, I'm not an artist. In case you hadn't figured that out. But this was the end of that book. You'll see that I was a Sigma Chi, and I used to sing, one night I sang, "You're the sweetheart of Sigma Chi," and I gave her the pin. So that was a big deal when you're in college. Sigma Chi, sweetheart of Sigma Chi, I don't know if anybody remembers, that used to be a hit song in the hit parade. Now, nobody's ever heard of it. So, anyhow, what's next? That was the end. Okay, fast forward 50 years later, part 2. Let's go to this book. Oh yeah. At midnight, for some reason, I got I guess you can't see that too well, I've got a little stage I made when I should have been studying and things. I made a little stage, and I made a curtain, and I got a music box rigged up to play Some Enchanted Evening, and the music box raised the screen. I had a diamond ring there with a huge spotlight shining on it, so it looked like an enormous ring, and that worked. So next. So we got married for, like I said, 67 years. Along the way, those are some of the things we're involved in. I had to start visiting Wizards at the Science Center, and I spent 2 years in Alaska. The first year right after we got married, I had a 3-month-old son, and I had to spend 1 year in Alaska away from a guy just like Baylor there. Oh, incidentally, the little boy, raise your hand, little boy. And he didn't have any hair then either. And so things progressed. Started the Science Center. I worked at the base for a number of years, and I worked at UTSI. You can see the Unitarian Church on there. Next. So we had some big gats. Randy was, again, the first begat, and then we had Tammy, Annie, and Danny. Danny is here, and Annie is here, and the other one, and Tammy is busy. Next. Man, I should have brought it up.
Randy begat Lucy. No, that's got to be. Who is that? It's got to be Dustin.
Lucy squared. Next page. We'll figure it out. Next page. Okay, so we lived in 7 different states, and one thing is, you spend about 3 years in every state, another year in Alaska, and they got to go with me on that one. Oh, when we went to Alaska, it was short notice, and we put everything in storage. So we got to Alaska, and still got an unfurnished house. So we got part of the furniture out of the back seat of the Volkswagen bus, the junkyard, and everybody slept on the floor. And then I was at the radar site, and most of the kids thought that was one of our best assignments. They didn't seem to be bothered by sleeping on the floor. And so we looked at 7 different states, and I got kind of worried because after 3 years, every place was, I wanted to leave. Even Colorado Springs and some other nice places, Panama City, and then ended up here. Page. Should have made a bigger book. So Lucy, meanwhile, worked on all the small things, like taking care of all the animals, taking care of all the kids, taking care of mowing the grass and the laundry, and all those things that I took for granted, I'm having to do myself now, and I'm not doing very well. And teaching swimming and exercise and doing the stuff with the hands-on Santa and the community playhouse in this place. And meanwhile, next page, I worked on the big things, like what to do about climate change and the wars and things like that. I was more concerned with that. Our favorite thing was sitting in my lazy boy chair and having her on my lap and scratching her back. So that was my favorite thing. Next. So, to be continued. That was the end of 67 years. So, I have more. I'll stop. Thank you.
And we have one more piece of special music that we can all participate in, singing "You Are My Sunshine."
You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and be there for you. I'll protect you from harm's way. 'Cause I adore you, you're my dream come true. You're my beautiful sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I bowed my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
here to the end of the memorial service. I first wanted to offer a chance for any other family members, if you haven't said something and wanted to, you can use this time, and you can either do it from where you are if you would at least be able to stand, or you can come up here if you'd like. Any family members? Go ahead.
I'm Dan Flanagan. Lucy was my mother-in-law at one time, and she was a person that truly loved all the time. The first time I met her, I was in a racquetball tournament at a racquetball place down here, but she and I played racquetball, and she beat me. I thought I was good, but Lucy was better. And when her dementia got bad a while back, she still remembered that. I said, we played racquetball, and she looked at me and she said, and I beat you.
Any other family members?
Hey Sarah, can you tell the story about our game night where she, it was when she had dementia and she did the check your pants?
There's we tried to play as many little board games as we could with Lulu. And there's one where you have little whiteboards and they give you a prompt of a word, and then you fill out whatever word comes to mind, and you're trying to like match it with other people or have a unique word. And it was check blank. So most people wrote checkmate or checkbook or but Lulu wrote check your pants. Forevermore, that's like a part of our family repertoire.
Daily dialogue.
Check your pants.
Anything else from the family?
I will say she used to make the best birthday cakes. She would go out into the field and pick flowers and put them on the cakes for us. Like she always had certain decorations she would do, and her picking flowers and putting them on the cake was one of my favorites.
She tried to put edible flowers on the cake, by the way.
Okay, we are getting to the point where we need to wind it up because we still have a lot more to go today. Again, I want to thank everyone for coming and honoring the memory of Lucy. Personally, it's been wonderful to see some faces that I haven't seen in a long time, and it just means the world to me, and I know it means it to the family that you were able to come out here and be with us. Please come out for the picnic at Lucy and Bill's house. It's what she wanted. We heard that earlier today, that after she dies, she wants us to celebrate her life doing fun things at her house. So I hope you can all make it. Bill?
I have one additional thing. Edelweiss is a little flower that grows in the Alps in Switzerland. I happened to buy a whole bunch of seeds. It turns out these seeds are kind of microscopic. So I've got little packets out there for those of you who think it helps if you do live in the Alps. But, and I'm gonna have whoever gives me the first Edelweiss that they grow, I've got a present for you. Your odds aren't very good. But there are little packets out there with instructions of what you have to do. And for those of you who are patient enough to do it,
Chances are the present is going to be a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. That's my bet.
Who doesn't want that? Okay. Well, with that, make sure you get your seeds. And thank you all for coming, and we hope you can stick around and enjoy the picnic at Bill and Lucy's. Thank you so much. Oh.
Thank you. Oh, Inga.
I am Inga Steinhoff, and I am, like you will hear, German. And I came here and had to, the first time on engagement visa. And then I had to go back, and of course I didn't know anybody besides my husband. And my former husband, he didn't want that my kids stay with my husband in Spain. I'm not familiar he is not familiar with him, so he wanted that his two daughters are not staying with my future husband. So I had nothing, but I came to the Unitarian church and met Lucy and Bill. And Lucy immediately said, Inga, you can I take the children, your two daughters. And they stayed with them really 3 months. And it was so wonderful because I had to go back, get my visa, and what shall I do? And Lucy and Bill were the one who saved my life indirectly, that I could stay here. So I wanted to say that.
Thank you all for coming, and we hope to see you at Bill and Lucy's house.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.